Hey guys, the Average Movie Goer here today. I'm continuing my spoiler review for The Gentleman's part 2 of it. One thing I didn't forget to mention this, but I realised in my previous video, I was saying that Mickey killed landlords. Don't know why I was saying landlords, it was dukes and basically very rich people that he was killing. I need to start saying all the time. I literally just did it there. I was like, I mean, I'm gonna do it a lot in this video. I just know it, but I'll try not to. So we've got I give up. So the toddlers invade. The toddlers are these groups of people. They're a group of people who are being taught by the coach to fight. We'll get onto the coach in a little bit, but they go to Mickey's weed farm, and then this guy comes out, he sees them and they're about to take the weed and he's just like, who the fuck are you? And then basically he's like, do you know who runs this place? And then one of them's like, oh, we don't give a fuck and all that. And he's just like, oh, come out and see this. And one guy comes out, then he's like, what the hell is this? And he's just like, hey Mickey, or something like that. It's like, what the hell is this? And another guy comes in, another guy comes in, another guy comes in. It's just like, fucking hell, it's like Dad Zombie in here. Then another guy comes in, another guy comes in. Then sorry, I keep saying Then the other guy walks in. Then the guy says, it's like, any more rabbits in that hole? Then they're about to fight, but it cuts away, and we are introduced to Colin Farrell's character, the coach. So they're in a kebab shop, and there's like these chavvy bastards. They walk in and they're like, they take off an old guy's hat, and then they push in front of the line, and then this guy's like, why is the smell of wee in here? And then it's like, what sick joke is this? And then he's just like, step back, son, you got your mouth muddled up with cat piss and all that. And then they're like, oh shit, shit, shit. And then one of the guys pulls out a knife, and then he is like, yeah, come at me. They just hits the knife away. He's like, oh, if you're gonna stab, don't like shake. And then he says, oh, what does he say again? He starts going, what, are you like a Four Tops tribute act or something? And he's like, putting the gay back in Marvin Gaye. He says some funny stuff. It's like, I need some back and forth here. What you got for me? Make it quick, make it funny. There's like, fuck you. There's a cheese that's disappointing. And then he grabs the vinegar, hits one of them in the eye of the vinegar, hits the other guy, gives him a bleeding nose, and kicks the other guy to the ground, I think is what he did. Then he's like, come to the gym, we'll see what we can do with you. Then they're like, oh my god, he's the coach. So shows us he's actually pretty important, and they're like, Jesus Christ, it's the coach. Then we get back, coach gets a call from Ernie, who's the leader of the toddlers. He's the main toddler basically. Then he's like, oh, we're including your name and all that because we stole a bunch of weed. And then they made this video, and then we get to the fight porn scene. I had no idea fight porn was a thing. I just thought you called them fights online or something. Fights on YouTube, I don't know. Did not know it was called fight porn. So we get to this really fun fight scene where it gets back to those toddlers, but then they actually kick the guys' asses. There's like 15 of them, there's like 5 of the toddlers. Then they just destroy them. Then they do like all these fun little intros. It's like, name's Ernie, left hand's fast and right hand's sturdy, and it's like ex Benny because I never get cracked and stuff like that. And it's an alright song. I'm not really into rap, but admittedly the song is pretty catchy and it's a fun sequence. But yeah, they put it online. Mickey Pearson sees it, who owns the weed farm, so he knows that they invaded his farm basically. So yeah, now we get on to the paperweight. So Mickey goes to meet Matthew in a I think it's a restaurant or a cafe, something like that, and then he gives him he says he heard about his farm and he wants to protect him, so he gives him a paperweight. It's like this very tiny golden gun that only has 2 shots. It shoots very small bullets, which comes into play later on in the film. And then basically he starts saying how like all the laws are just guidelines and all that. They get to the paperweight, and then Mickey meets up with these 2 people who are friends of his, and these two people, their daughter is a junkie. She does weed and all that, and they're a pretty rich family, but like, oh, we failed as parents, so Mickey sends Ray to get this person. Her name's Laura Presco, and but I like it how Ray doesn't want to go. He's like, oh, I hate smack heads and all that. The smell, which, to be fair, I've never smelt weed or anything, but I do not think it tastes nice. I got my T-shirt on back to front. Nah, it's fine. So yeah, yeah, to the paperweight Laura, and now we get to one of my favourite scenes again, the council house scene. So they go to this council estate, and Raymond knocks on the door, and he's just like, oh, I'm a friendly and all that. I just want to come in and talk. The guy's like, good afternoon, officer. Then he has that thing that he's holding at the door. Then he's saying how he's friendly and he just wants to come in and talk. But the guy's like, no, fuck off, and then shuts the door. Then the two other guys, I think it's Bunny and Dave, I think they were called. They're very minor characters, but they're like Mickey's henchmen as well. So then they come in with the big thing used to break down doors, like you swing it. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. As you can tell, I'm not the smartest people. Yeah, it's basically break down the door, and then it's a great scene where they're like, who the fuck are you and all that. It's like, who are your friends? And then Raymond says his name. He's like, how do you know my name? It's just like, he's like, sit down. Then he gets his hand. It's like, I know your names, I know your address, I know your family, I know you'll suck a bit of cock for a £5 bag. Now, shit. Then Roy like moves his hand down. They just sit down even further. It's a great scene. It just shows how badass Raymond is. Then he starts talking about how he wants this Laura Fresco girl for the family. Then they're refusing, and then there's this Russian guy who is very important for the finale of the movie. And then so they're talking. There's a great scene where he starts to make a joint. And he starts talking about how he doesn't know how they like, get hooked on heroin and all that. Then they take the Laura girl, and the guy's like, please don't go. But then he starts to try and push aside Raymond, and Raymond just pushes him back. And he's like, I won't be touched again by a junkie cunt and stuff like that. Then they leave, and this is another great scene. He's like, Dave, keep the school kids intact. We're gonna bring Laura down to the car. But then the Russian guy picks up a hammer whilst Raymond leaves and tries to hit the guy. And I should also mention before this, one of their guys was at the cars, who's been waiting for them. He's being harassed by these 3 teenagers who were like, oh, can we get your car and all that. And then basically, so this, because the Russian guy is fighting, the guy accidentally pushes him out of the window. Then it cuts back to Raymond. Well, it cuts to Mickey and Rosalind. They're talking about how Matthew's given them the gun. And Rosalind's like, oh look, 5 years of prison, all in one box with 6 baby bullets and all that. And Raymond comes in, and he's explaining to him what's happened. He's like, Laura Prescott was returned safely. Then he says how there was a minor incident, and then we see the guy get pushed off of the roof. Then well, not the roof. He gets pushed. He falls like, I don't know how many floors it was, but it's a pretty big fall. So then basically these teenagers, really dumb teenagers, are taking photos of it, doing selfies with it, and then they start running away. So they all have to chase them. And at least this really great scene in an alleyway where Raymond chases one of them down. And then he's like, oh, this guy's trying to, like, he's got a bunch of his friends. He's just like, oh, I've got an army now, I've got backup. And then Raymond's like, easy lads, I bet you're all roadmen, gangsters and all that bollocks. But he's just like, come in peace. And he's like, so give me the phones. And then he pulls out a lot of money. And then he's like, it's a full bag. He's like, give me the phones and I'll be going like the dawn of day. Then he's just like, how about we keep the phone and you give us the money? Then Raymond's just like, stop fucking around, cunt. Then I was like, give me the phones and I'll be gone. Then one of the guys pulls out a machete. He's like, drop the fucking money, boy, and run. Then Raymond's like, right. They just pulls out a machine gun and fires it into the air. And they all run off except for the guy with the phone. Then he's just like, put the phone down. They just slowly puts it down. He's like, ta 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 ta. And then the guy runs away. And it goes to the other guys getting the phone. One of the guys, Bunny, is running after him. He's just like, come on, you save. And then they hit him with the door. And then he falls over and they get the phone. So that's that mission successful. What have we got next? Chasing shows off. Oh yeah. We also Fletcher goes and basically because he needs to pee, and then he's like, yes, mommy, and Raymond tells him take off his shoes, which is actually important for later on. And another thing, the guy who fell out of the window at the council estate was the head in the freezer, and he's a Russian. So we got that. Then we get to a scene where Bunny and Dave are trying to hide the body from Fletcher, but when Fletcher comes out the toilet, he sees them hiding it. Then there's like, is there a problem here, boss? Because Raymond comes in. He's like, I don't know, is there a problem here, Fletcher? And he's just like, I forgot to wash my hands. He just goes back into the toilet. Yeah. Now we've got this is a really funny scene. So Coach, we go back to Coach, and he's on the phone. And he's like, please tell me his name isn't Mickey Pearson, because he's trying to make sure that the weed farm they invaded wasn't Mickey Pearson, who will do some pretty bad stuff to them. But then they don't know who it is and all that. So then Coach asks Ernie, one of the toddlers, about the address and all that. They're just like, it's fuck. And he's like, what? He's like, it's like fuck, but with a PH. He's like, don't get street with me, Ernie. He's just like, where does he live? And he's like, posh part of Croydon. And he's like, drop the rope. There is no posh part of Croydon. Then he puts down the rope. He starts asking him about the weed and all that. He's like, just tell me his name isn't Mickey Pearson and stuff like that. Then one of the guys, Prime Time, is in the ring training. And he's just like, Ernie, what the fuck are you doing? I'm on my own here. And he's like, get up here, you black cunt. Then the Ernie guy, played by Bugs Miller, is just like, you just call me a black cunt. And Coach is like, yeah, he did. He's like, he can't do that. That's racist. And he's just like, yeah, but Ernie, stating the facts. You are black and you are a cunt. And he starts going on. He's like, he's not being specific to all black people. So saying all black people are cunts. He's being specific to you. And then he's just like, Prime Time's a gypsy. I don't call him a packy cunt. And he's just like, why not? I'm sure he'd be understanding, as long as it comes from a place of love, of course. Now, tell me the name of his address. And then he's just like, I'll have it by the morning, Coach. And as he's walking away, he's like, although good news, I found out oh crap, it was remember what he said he found out? He was like, I found out the person who owns the farm. Then he's like, no, you tell me. Then everyone stops. He's like, did I say stop? Then he's like, tell me his name isn't Mickey Pearson. He's like, Jesus Christ, Coach, you a gypsy too? And then he's just like, Ernie, that is not good news. So then get to the let's see, you get to, this is another good scene. So Coach goes to meet Raymond and he wants to make amends. And he's like, just leave my boys alone and all that. And then he's just like, I need to know how they got the address. And he's just like, I can do better than that. Then they've got a guy in the boot, and it's the same guy from the bar scene. Then he's just like, his name is Fuck, but sort of a PH, so it doesn't sound like fuck. And then he's just like, so it's fuck. He's like, nah, it's fuck. Okay. Then they start questioning him. And he's just like, how did you get the address? He's like, Dry Eye's I've been telling you for months and all that. It's like, Dry Eye was given the address, and then he's just like, I can't breathe. He has asthma. So you had to take him out and like, you're alright. And they shake the inhaler, give him the inhaler. Then he's just like, alright, you're alright now. And then he runs away. And then he jumps over the wall, but then it leads to a train track and he gets hit by a train. Then it cuts to Mickey. They're just like, fuck's sake, Raymond, you need to start investigating some parachutes. I'm getting to notice a pattern. So yeah, I think, what have we got next? The Lord George meeting. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now, actually. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time on The Average Movie Gore.